way you move.
Like you do me, yeah. And when we wake up in the morning sun, I remember you're the one who do me like you do me like you do. Do me like you do me like you do.
Hey. Okay.
I'm fucking with it. Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy Rose, and you're live with Get It Out the Mud podcast. We do have a special guest today, but before we get into it, I want to go ahead and shout out my people. DJ Hybrid on the ones and twos.
DJ Hybrid, mixing up your airwaves.
My co-host Ella, she's in the building as well. I also got to shout out my production team, Henri, Myron, Gina, Q. Thank you guys so much for what you guys do. Wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you guys. So, like I was saying, we do have a special guest in the building today, and it's my girl, Caliwood. What's poppin'?
Not much, I'm here, Get It Out the Mud podcast, ready to turn up with you.
Turn up, that's what it's about. It's been a minute.
Yeah, it has, for sure.
Yeah, so real short story. No, Callie from a previous gig that we both used to be a part of. So it's always good to reconnect with people that you know. Always good energy, always good vibes.
For sure.
Absolutely. So let's get into it. Let's get into it, Callie.
Into it.
So what's been up? I mean, songwriter, singer, rapper, photographer.
A little bit.
The list goes on.
Yeah, it's a little bit of everything.
It's a little bit of everything, and there's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah,
You have to wear. You have to be in this industry, being able to wear many hats. So.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I have an entertainment company, so
Period.
that's where all of those divisions of entertainment come in.
Okay.
It's kind of subdividing those things. Entertainment being, like you said, videography and photography, then the vocal producing, and then event curation and event management. So it's different sectors within the company, and like you, building a team and just get into it,
I love that. So when did you decide that you wanted to actually start your own media company?
It started probably in 2018 when I realized social media was the way to start putting your stuff out there. I've done a couple music videos, but I realized there was a serious need to have content. So I was like, oh my gosh, I don't have the budget to necessarily buy, book a photographer or a videographer every time I go out. So I bought my own camera. I bought my own camera, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to just learn what I need to learn to get what I need to get done, to go where I need to go. And that's going to be that. And that's kind of how I got started.
I love it. And honestly, that's exactly what I did. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, instead of having to put all of this money into all of these other people, which I mean, I'm all for helping other people, right?
For sure.
But when you don't have the money to help other people,
exactly. Okay.
You have to create those avenues for yourself,
exactly,
and then bring in the extra help.
For
you know
sure.
what I mean? Those who are hungry, just as hungry as you are, to help you build that empire, so we can all eat. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And so right now, because of course you're one of those individuals who wear many hats. Which hat are you wearing right now?
Wow. I would say, it's still several. I'm currently curating an event called Intimate Sessions in Midtown Atlanta, doing that with Kia Comedy, and that is doing well. Of course, I'm pushing my single, Do Me Like You Do, so I'm always an artist, forever going to be an artist, so I'm always pushing that. And I've got some partnership and joint ventures with doing some media for radio and stuff like that. So I'm kind of working every little sector, but also building that team so that I can divvy off that work and essentially centralize the revenue and everybody eat.
Exactly. See, we think alike, because that's exactly what I'm doing and what I'm trying to do. So how do you delegate?
I tell people all the time, we're just human. At the end of the day, we're human. So I try to, being that, when you're a small business, you don't have much of a budget. If I'm not able to directly take care of somebody's salary in their whole life, I can't expect them to dedicate all of their time to me, right? I had to learn that the hard way. I did have a team in North Carolina, and I had to learn, if I'm going to ask for people's time, I need to be able to exchange some type of value.
Absolutely.
So I began to learn about the business, and I created an ebook, and kind of just helping other creatives understand the music business, because it's difficult. To make money in the entertainment industry and to have that network and those connections, it takes time.
Yes.
It takes time to build relationships. You have to cultivate those relationships. You can't just run and gun it. So, it's been difficult doing it all, you know what I mean? But I do have team members that I'm coaching and developing to be alongside me to take care of some of that. You know, so it's a blessing.
It is a blessing, and it's a bigger blessing when you actually have people who really want to be a part of it, right?
Sure.
Who sees the vision and wants to help you with your vision, right? Because they see that it's going to also benefit them too.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Because that's just the way that we are. Well, some of us.
Yeah,
want to make sure that
exactly.
we take care of all of our people, and
Yep.
so that's what's up. So let's get into the artist, Caliwood, right? So Caliwood, you're originally from California, right?
I'm originally from Maryland.
Oh,
Yeah, okay, plot twist.
Plot twist.
Yes, I'm from Maryland. I always get people with that. So, I mean, how I came up with Caliwood is the fact that I associate California with the essence of my music. Like, everybody associates California with sunshine, palm trees, good time, good feels. That's my music. So and then the wood part came from this lady in my high school used to call me Hollywood all the time. I never understood it. You know I did a lot of things then, but she would always be like, Hollywood. So I put the two together. Caliwood Rassamon, and I live a Rastafari way of life. So, yeah, so that's my name right there, Caliwood. Yeah, from Maryland, though.
Okay. Caliwood from Maryland.
Okay,
Is that
Maryland. Okay, Maryland. Okay, you got an M-U-R-R.
Maryland. Yeah,
Okay.
up in this thing. Get into it.
For sure. We out
But
here.
so Caliwood as an artist, when did you decide that you really wanted to push your artistry? When did you decide that you really wanted to be an artist?
That would have to probably be, well, when I was younger, I definitely wanted to be an artist, but in the day and age before social media, like, you know, my mom was like, you know, you need to go to school. You need to make sure you get an education.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I kind of dropped it automatically. I was like, all right, I'm gonna just go to school. And I went to college, but it wasn't until 2018 that I realized, like, oh, I really, like, people started, I would do Facebook Lives. This is before Instagram even had lives. I would do Facebook Lives and be on there. People always be like, oh my God, you can sing, you need to do more. So 2018 is when I really learned how to, like, learn the business of music. I got a mentor, and he was like, you need a publishing company. You need to learn about music publishing. You need to learn about songwriting versus a performing artist versus copyrights. And I'm like, what?
So
you know what I'm saying?
much,
Yeah, it was so much. So 2018, when I put out my first EP, I had a lot of guidance with that. So that was when I really knew, like, okay, I can take this serious. And that's also when I realized there was a lack of education in the music business as well.
This is true.
Once I learned it.
This is true. Because I'm honestly still learning.
Yeah.
You know? So, and especially for you to actually have that experience and that, you know, that knowledge, right?
Yeah.
Knowledge is power at the end of the day. And to be able to share that wealth
Yeah, for
with
sure.
others and want to share that wealth and not be one of those artists where you want to keep it to yourself.
Exactly.
Instead, you want to be able to help the next person get to where you're going.
Yep,
You
for
know
sure.
what I mean? So I love that. I love that. And so with Caliwood, tell me about your first performance. How did
My
that
first
go?
performance?
Yeah,
Oh
the
my
first time that you
God.
had to stand on a stage in front of people.
Oh my goodness. I think I can remember that. Well, of course I sang in church. Now that was
Okay.
always nerve-wracking, but it's different in church than it is in the real world. You know, the church people, they're gonna be like, go ahead, baby. You know,
They're gonna amp you
they
up.
don't care if you can sing for real or not. They
sounded
just,
like a
you know what I'm
cricket.
saying? Yeah, they definitely gonna support you. So when I got in the real world and I got on the stage, that was in Miami when I did my first song, Dance. I'm sorry. In high school, I did Sierra and I. And I was so nervous that I knocked this little thing out of the mic. And so I performed the whole song and nobody heard me. I kept it going though. I kept it going because I was like crying in the inside. And then like I literally broke her CD and everything. I was so upset because I was so mad nobody heard me sing. And they were like, it's okay. It's okay. I was so nervous.
Same
Very nervous.
story,
Yeah.
similar story. I turned the mic off.
Okay. It's just straight up, y'all ain't gonna hear me
I was
today.
so nervous,
Okay.
and I'm just like, right, that was the first time I performed. I was just like going in, thinking like I'm in my head, like, oh my God, like thinking I'm doing it, but clearly,
Right, exactly. Yeah, it was pretty embarrassing. Yeah.
It happens.
But they knew I could sing already,
Yeah.
so from other things. But it was just like, dang, I got on the stage in the gym, in the auditorium, and nobody heard me. So,
Right.
But yeah, after that, I learned to get better with my stage presence and stuff like that. Because people think just because you sing, that means you confident on stage.
Yeah,
Like I
no.
was definitely not.
No,
I had
yeah.
stage fright all the time.
Same. Because I would be one of those that just stand in one place.
Yes. Everybody stared at me. I'm like,
Just like, right, are you
and
gonna
I
do
will
anything?
forget the words. Don't let me forget the words.
Listen.
And then I'm like, oh my God.
Trying to make up shit.
Exactly. And good thing I could sing because I could do a little oohs and ahs between and they wouldn't even really know.
Won't even catch it.
Yeah, and then I pick it back up. But like, no, like when I get too nervous, I will forget the words. But now it's like, you know, it comes natural. But
Yeah, especially when you're singing your own shit.
yeah,
You
for
know?
sure. I love singing my own music.
So when did you actually feel like you had the confidence to do music? I mean, because it's different, right? You can be
Oh,
a
yeah.
confident person until you actually have to share something that you feel, your craft, your
Yeah,
passion.
yeah.
This is something that you kind of, you keep to yourself. So to get in that space to want to share with others.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
that's deep.
It
That's
is,
deep.
and it's an uncomfortable feeling because
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like how will people receive me, right?
Exactly. And for me, being black, being of the LGBT community, I have so many adversities, right? I have
Yeah.
tattoos, I have blocks, so many things that people would say isn't the right way to be, but like I had to learn myself. I had to learn myself. But when I first released my music, well, before I even released my first EP, like there were so many opinions. My mom was like, you need to write church music. You need to make sure you're just not writing secular
Yeah.
music, and I knew I didn't want to write about nothing that was crazy, like guns and trapping and rapping. I wanted to be an influence. So like it took me some time to understand my own writing, like what I wanted to talk about.
Yeah.
I wanted to talk about the things of the world. I'm a conscious writer as well as like love and sexy.
I love
You know
it.
what I'm saying? But like really when I started writing, it was such a vulnerable space and I'm learning to be more vulnerable. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
yeah.
And that's why it has taken me the time that it has to even put out bodies of work because
Yeah.
I have to go through experiences, I have to go through life, and that's what I want people to understand the most is like artists, entertainers, people that put on content and stuff, they're human. So, dragging somebody because they're going through life is crazy.
That's crazy because it's really insane because we all go through life.
Yeah,
and for you
period.
to just feel like because you're on the outside looking in, I'm human just like you. And you probably
Exactly.
done went through the same shit that I've been through or
Exactly.
going through in this moment. And
Exactly.
instead of being more receiving and wanting to just be there, you want to attack me
Yep.
and bring
Yep.
me bring me
Yep.
down even more.
Exactly.
How crazy is that,
Exactly.
right?
Exactly.
And so you said you're writing and stuff like that. So who inspires you?
Inspires my writing. I really love Lauryn Hill. I would say the old Lauryn Hill. Like
Yes.
I told you, I'm a conscious at heart. I'm like
Come
power
on.
to the people, And like
Absolutely.
if you listen to like my EPs, some of the songs that I have on there, like 300 Degrees and Mind Games, are on that wave of like wake up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then I got like feels from like I love Chris Brown. I just like a lot of different sounds.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I can't pinpoint like any specific artist, like Erykah Badu. Like I'm a songwriter. Like you are going to this next project that I have, it sounds nothing in comparison to what I put out in 2018. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I'm just like the element of surprise. You don't never
Because there's layers.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
so many different layers,
Yes,
and you want to
yes.
share, all of those experiences, right?
Yep.
From different perspectives, but
Exactly.
mainly from your journey, the journey that
Exactly.
you kind of went down, and
Mm-hmm.
how it looks for you. Because honestly, from your perspective, a lot of other people feel the same way.
Right.
So to be able to express that and be able to give someone else that hope, because
Yeah.
I think as kids we look to music as our role models.
What?
Like
Yes.
we when we was going through stuff that we didn't feel comfortable talking to about other people, we listened to music.
Yep, a song helped us get through
Yes,
it. Yep.
exactly. And so for you to be one of those artists, to be able to have this younger generation, which is
Yeah. Right. That's a whole nother
to be
thing.
a beacon of light.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, exactly.
It's during this time.
Right. It's to me, it's like it's imperative that we all, I'm at the age now. Okay, I'm 31. I don't mind saying my age, but like. I'm at the age now where my niece and them, they looking up to me to be an example, and I'm like, wait a minute. I feel like I'm still learning how to adult.
I'm still trying-
I'm trying to figure out.
I don't have it all
adulting.
figured out.
Exactly. So like, my music is the best way, especially because they listen to my music, and I know how much music is an influence. I try my hardest to make sure it's music that I'm making that is high vibrational or can be sang. Now y'all gonna get some real versions of me, like the sad and the the hurt, but like. I feel like there's, like you said, there's a need for just high vibration. We need a lifting up real
Yes,
quick.
we
You
do.
know what I'm saying? somebody to say, look, you know, we here, you know. Everybody doesn't want to be a role model when it comes to entertainment and stuff like that, but to me, I feel like we have a due diligence almost, you know what I'm saying? So.
I agree. And so, speaking of role models, I know you said Lauryn Hill is one of yours. Who would you want to open up for?
Who would I want to open up for?
Because of course, Lauryn Hill is your role model. However, is that would she be the only person that you would want to open up for, or you know?
Chris Brown, bro. I'm gonna just keep it hot. Like, I feel like I'm the female Breezy. You
Okay,
know,
female Breezy. Y'all hear it?
Like, but no, for real. Like, as far as art and because like I do clothing, I draw and stuff like that. So we have a lot of similarities. So I really like that he is so versatile.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? When it comes to music, you got pop, you got R&B, you got a little bit of everything, and that's where I'm at. I like EDM. I like crossover music. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Music that can take us internationally.
I love it.
You know what I'm saying? So he's definitely somebody that I would like to open up for.
Okay, so only Chris. Who would you want to have a feature with?
A feature, man, it's so many powerful people out here.
So many.
But I mean, probably like Erykah Badu, like I mean, okay, I have so many styles. I can't even, like I said, I can't even pinpoint one sound because I'm like a chameleon when it comes to like music. Like if there's a certain beat, if it sounds pop, I'm gonna give you pop words. I'm gonna give you pop melodies. If it sounds rap, I'm gonna give you rap. If it sounds, you know, so like I can't never pinpoint who I just want to work with. This one person. I just want to create. Yeah.
So where do you find the challenges, right, in the industry, working in this industry, like you said, just being different, and like how do you feel so far? What has that looked like to you?
I still feel like it's difficult. Like you said, kind of like it's a small circle. As big as this world is, like the entertainment industry, once you go into the major cities and everything like that, you got to get in where you fit in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? At first, you know. So that's why even with my entertainment company, I help so many different areas. Because if I got to get on that red carpet by way of a camera, by way of me singing, by way of me doing interviews, by way of me, you gonna see me. You know what I'm saying? So I've learned to be a chameleon within the industry and to humble myself and work the room, you know what I'm saying, in whatever way that I can. So that's what I'm striving for.
Okay, so that that is definitely a challenge, especially just nowadays. And it just honestly with dealing with people and not knowing if they have a hidden agenda,
it's hard.
And if they're really trying to work with you, or they're trying to take advantage of you and use you for what you do have to, you know, and then move on, because a lot of that happens, right?
Yeah.
And so how do you navigate that and like building connections and networking with people?
You know, when people want to collab with me and stuff, I always like to talk about the business first, because I feel like the creative part comes easy sometimes. You know, it's so easy to create, but you see so many, like again, music is a business, entertainment is a business. So paperwork is a big thing for me. I'm always like teaching different artists that want to work with me about split sheets, about registering for a performing rights organization, how to earn royalties through distribution and licensing. Like there's so many layers, like you said, so it's a slow game for me because I'm like low-key like kind of teaching people as I go, and we can help each other grow. So that's been like the most difficult part, is like, you know, the business part. You know, it's so easy to get creative, but I just want to, if we want to scale, you know, in this world, we got to have a paper trail.
Always. We gotta have contracts. It needs to be written out. We need signatures.
Yeah.
We need notaries. All of that. We need to make sure that this is
all that
concrete.
Because people change up, you know, like you said, like somebody could blow today, tomorrow, and they worked with you, and just because you posted a video about them and you don't have a video release for them, now they're big. They're like, take that down.
Yeah.
Take, you know, I want my money. You give me a cut, or you know what I'm saying. So understanding that part was like, oh, okay, I see how it go. You know, like everybody, it's a pay to play type of game.
Absolutely, I totally agree with you on that. For me, it's the same challenge.
Yeah.
It's the same challenge. Just knowing how to navigate, because especially when you're a good person, you're a genuine person, people will definitely take advantage of it.
Oh yeah.
You know, and it's like, I'm actually just a genuine person. I don't mind doing this, and yet you're trying to take it from me.
Yep.
But I'm willingly
exactly.
being here.
Yeah, extending yourself. So boundaries is another part of that.
Boundaries.
You know what I'm saying? Being a starving artist, or I won't say starving artist, but you know, somebody who's striving in the entertainment industry, sometimes like I've lost my boundaries. You know, you do work for people for free. Before you know it, you on the street somewhere because you ain't eating. You know what I mean? So like, yeah, you gotta have those two boundaries for sure.
Absolutely.
Because everybody doesn't have your best interest.
Oh no, they really do not. So you just have to be mindful, honestly, and try to sometimes dig deeper because we can be very surface at times.
Yeah, for sure. That's deep. That's a whole nother conversation for me.
Oh yeah, definitely. But so as far as your, I know you said that you guys have an event that you guys throw. What is it? For every Friday or?
It is once a month.
Okay, once a month, and it's called Intimate
Sessions.
Okay.
Yep. So that's where we feature vocalists. It's very intimate. I handpick the artists, so it's usually like 4 artists, and then myself, and they get like 15-minute set. It's a pretty intimate crowd. We're growing pretty big. It starts at 8 o'clock in Midtown. I mean, it's a dope vibe. It's really, it's really growing. This is my first time doing an event. Totally myself. I've worked in groups and stuff, but this right here is like my baby. So yeah, I'm excited about the summertime for this thing right here.
Cool. I'm excited for you, like, especially now that it's summer. Like everything is about to be popping off. So
Yeah.
for you to be getting started now, you already know it's gonna be huge by the time summer gets here.
Yeah,
because
for sure.
Everybody gonna want a piece.
Okay.
So we're gonna take a quick break, and we will be right back. We got you. So with everything that you have going on, super excited about the journey. Super excited about being a part of it. You know what? I hate to do this, but I feel it on my spirit, my heart. I feel like you need to sing to the people.
I need to sing to the people.
I think you should sing to the people. Give a little light 1, 2, a little something. Can we bless the people? You can do a freestyle. You can do one of your joints. However he moves you.
Now my thing is, if I sang something that was like a notable cover song, would it infringe upon? Okay, so I
do your thing.
I like some breezy, a little Chris Brown. So
go ahead.
All right, you ready? Do yeah. Tell me, fellas, how you seen her? It was about 5 minutes ago when I seen the hottest chick that a youngin' never seen before. I say, yeah, tell that girl I wanna meet her. On second thought, that ain't the way to go. I gotta give her game proper, speed it so she with it, and she is, I gotta stop her.
Okay.
Should I continue? I didn't.
You could have if you wanted to.
Or should I talk about us? Go ahead,
I'm a little dry.
It's alright. I'm out of time. She's at the door. I gotta go for mine. I think I see you. Okay, we did.
Okay, all right. I was trying to jump in there, but y'all heard I was a little dry.
It's
so
alright. It's
I'm
alright.
gonna just
I need a little
stop,
bit water
and I'm gonna let her do her thing because she's doing her thing.
It's all good. You all good.
I'm trying to be the background vocals.
Okay, that's fine. Shoot.
But no, so we are good. Thank you so much again. Is there anything? I want you to share with the little girls and the little boys out there who is trying to find their way, figure life out. Share something that you think they need to hear.
Don't let life's adversities change the trajectory of your dream or your purpose. A lot of times I feel like, family, friends, where you are, it's so easy to get discouraged. It's so easy to fall victim to depression and anxiety and things that just hold you back from being your truest self. So create boundaries with everybody. Parents, friends, family, everybody. Create boundaries and continue to live in your truest self. If you have a dream, go for it. You gotta go for it. That's the only way you'll be happy in this life, in this dimension, before you leave this earth, is to do what you love. So, yeah.
I love that. I felt that.
I appreciate that.
So, let the people know where they can find you.
They can find me everywhere on social media, my website, everything at Caliwood Rassamon. That's Cali, CALIWOOD, Rassamon, RASSAMON. You can put it in Google and you'll find everything.
Period. Okay, Google me.
Okay, Google me.
me.
Google me, baby. Okay.
But no, thank you so much for
Yeah,
coming. I
for
really
sure.
appreciate you taking the time out of your day.
Yeah.
You know, it's a beautiful thing to be able to sit and talk to someone who is on the same frequency as you are. You know what I mean? Like wanting to do all of these things and also want to make sure that you bring people along for the ride.
Exactly, for sure.
So yes, once again, thank you so much for coming.
Yeah.
Until then, until next time.
Until next
Until
time.
next time.
Thank you.
Because you gotta come
appreciate it.
back.
Oh, for sure.
Absolutely.
Okay, we got more to do.
Yeah, absolutely. More to do. More work to do.
Yeah, for sure.
All
for
right,
sure.
guys. Peace.